I'm mandated to ask you what you think of Urban Meyer's firing on Wednesday. By the way, during your premiere.
Right, exactly.
That happened during the premiere.
Yeah,
you probably came out of the theater like,
the next
what?
morning. I actually found out the next morning.
Okay.
And I was like, what just happened? And what was the story? But we've talked about it, a number of times now. I still can't wrap my head around these stories that I've heard. I still, in my mind, go, that can't be legit. That can't have really had happened, in numerous different ways. And so, I'm not surprised after all of this that he's fired.
Right.
You just say to yourself, it's about time if all of this stuff is true. But it's just hard to fathom that a coach goes into a situation, has coached as long as he has had as much success as he's had, and all of these different things of really how he's treated people. Because to me, being a leader on a team and being a head coach is all about how you treat people and getting people to go to battle for you and want to run through a wall for you. And it's just stuff just kind of flabbergasts me that we keep hearing these kind of stories.
Yeah, it struck me that was the conversation we were having on game day morning throughout the entire year where he had been hired and then went through the draft and then everything else that was going on, was how he would handle the losing. And it looked like he handled the losing the way that apparently he did at Ohio State. He spread the losses 9 out over 7 years as opposed to 11 in 13 weeks. And if that's the way he handled losing in college, that's not the way you can do that in the NFL.
Well, I will say I've seen this game change people. I've seen this happen, is that they're so used to winning that once it starts to turn the other direction, they've never had to learn how to handle it. And we talk about that all the time. You got to be able to know how to deal with those kind of situations, because the NFL is completely different, whether you're a player or a coach. And some guys, it takes time. Some guys never get there where they can fully understand their part in losing because they're not used to having that part.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.